I'm just playing. Oh my God, see? Look what he's doing. Fuck you guys. Commission my friend. I'm not gonna. I don't care. Let's see, I got that in Miami's playbook. Miami! Alright, here we go. If I can't run the ball, I might trade, what's his name? Mixon. Yeah, I'll probably ask for offensive line. I'll probably ask for offensive line that can pass. And then something else. Probably defense. Because I can't run the ball. I don't know if it's because my offensive line is not a run. I know they can pass protect. Because they didn't even give. There was 2 pass rushers I went against. I went against the Redskins pass rush, which is Chris Jones. He got 0 sacks. And then I went against Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack got 1 sack. You know what I mean? Jefferson, bro. Jefferson. Hey, I'm streaming if you want to see how Jefferson go off. Jay.
We come to you for one of the truly iconic stadiums.
Oh yeah, forgot Jefferson. Young blood.
Freaking
go, young blood.
Nothing like the fanfare of
all right, come on, Jefferson, go off.
Game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
trying to get him to superstar.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
All right, here we go. Good thing that he called timeout. I mean, I needed to do this because I'm going to take out Funchess for the first game. I'm going to put Alden Tate. Oh no, I'm going to put Stan and then Tate at the 4. Yep, I am about to play. He said give him a minute. Probably has to do something real quick, but yeah, Jefferson's gonna go off. Hey, if you're looking for a running back, I might trade Mixon if I can't run at this game. What overall is Sonny Michel? Sonny Michel for Mixon? I said I might. No, I said it. Mixon, if I can't run again with this running back, Mixon might be on the block. I said Mixon will be over there. The Patriots. I'll take Sonny Michel. Have you seen Mixon? Oh, go look at Mixon real quick. He's got armbar too, bro. I just can't run with him. And he has 89 trucking.
Daddy, I told you the astronaut was touching me. I told you to touch me when I used to love to touch me. I listen to them all the time.
4 yards.
I am busy.
On the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They've got good
the
players
hell?
on the offensive side of the ball.
Calm down, Ivana.
Week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, I think a lot of people think
Damn it, I over
that's
pursued it.
and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated.
I over pursued it, man.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Here's Jones throwing on first down.
Ooh.
Screen here to Hunt.
Oh, no.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of
Damn
bounds.
it.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They run the counter. McFarland.
Damn.
And some space to move right
He's running
away
all
as
over
he's
me.
on the way up to the 30. 10 yards,
All right, I'm about
and
to
it's good
switch.
for a Viking first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on
No,
its
it's
heels.
it's wasn't. He's actually a pretty good running back.
30. First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt.
And he's got room.
Yeah.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Kareem Hunt can
That's
run,
good
bro.
for 21 yards and a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line.
Damn, Jair Alexander is pretty good.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
At blocking, at
It's
stopping the
second
run.
and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Come on, Jair should have got that.
And the stop will come inside the 5.
Bend, don't break, guys. Good job.
Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. So with 4th
Bend, don't
down,
break.
now
Oh,
Dan
it's gonna be a tough
Quinn
one.
sends out his field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is indeed good. They move the ball pretty well.
Who's the
there on
Bengals?
opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly
Thought
right.
it was one of ours.
Okay, because they threw it well.
This
they
is
ran
the
it
Bengals
well.
won't answer.
Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Fielded about a yard deep.
No, the Broncos say that they.
Before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jet sweep to start the drive. And an alley to
Oh, damn it!
a solid run on first down.
I had it.
7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of.
I'm gonna try some
playbook
new
now,
plays
2nd and short. What do you think
that I
early
saw.
shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Hey, Delta, General West. Come.
2nd and 3.
What?
Going for a right side here, complete.
Which rush?
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
30 base. Hey, exit.
Dunk fest is tomorrow?
Jim. Check them. Get it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Corn Conquerors duos?
Pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Yeah. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. Let's go.
2nd down and inches. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Daniel Hunter got me with a sack.
Often unusual for the team that
Should've just
lost
tossed it.
to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. they'll wind up getting this one all
Let's go, Tate.
inside the 20. It's
You're
a
sleeping.
26
People
as they
sleeping on
pick
Tate.
up the first down in the process.
97 spec catch.
Ready? 60 or.
Oh no!
Flag comes
Good
in
play.
as that one falls
Good freaking
incomplete.
play.
Well, let's see who this is
What?
on.
Damn it! I got a legal man
Can't
downfield.
be more than a yard
Good
downfield
freaking play,
when the
man.
pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that
Did
on
not
a couple
expect
of
that.
guys there.
15, Lonnie. 59. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Bravo. Hey.
Mike, 53.
The former second-round pick. This
See,
is
damn
Joe
it.
Mixon.
Ah, he doesn't get nothing,
After
bro.
only a yard, taking
Wide
it down to
open
the
and can't get
14.
nothing.
Ready. 50, plant.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Deep six. 5.
Back to throw. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty
Now
good
if I can
return
stop
here
his
as
run
he'll get it
game.
out to the 29-yard line.
Stop his run game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
Oh, just missed him. Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled again.
And the Packers
Wow. That is crazy.
field position at the 47-yard
That
line.
was a crazy play.
Often on fumbles,
So
you look at the
he
guy who
fumbled,
coughed it up and say, "Geez, what did
picked
he
it
do?"
up,
But, hey,
then the
let's
guy
tip
that
the
picked it
cap
up
to the
fumbled.
defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to
Holy
take it.
crap.
I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I have Valdez
Devontae
Staten, but I
Adams,
didn't
the
want to try
intended
it.
receiver. And now it's second down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now he'll look to throw.
Damn, we got no
Pressure, and he's
no
going to
time.
be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
How did he get Ngakoue? Damn. Was he already on the team? That was a good pickup if he picked him up.
Let's go. 18, Gator. Hey, Charlie. 6'6", pull it high.
Get there. Shoot. Check 43. Slam. He's coming.
Hey, Echo. Deuce. Lead them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He got me.
Oh, the pressure too great,
Damn it,
and he
Hunter.
goes down once more. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13.
And a face mask? You gotta be kidding me. How do you do a face mask?
And a face mask is going
Like
to get
that.
a much better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd
Oh,
down,
damn.
McFarland.
Oh, he got me.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Oh, no. Guess who got hurt, guys?
Offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to
Smith.
watch them block.
Sedarius
I
Smith.
love how you give a little appreciation
Now the Saints
for
are gonna
those
be like,
big
see, I
guys
told you to
up
trade
front,
him.
and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. The quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh.
There you go,
point.
Flowers.
The timing on point.
If I can hold him to another field goal, that'd be cool.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 24, check 24.
22-jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Hey, over.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Medium.
This
I'll
drive
sub
is
them
turning
out,
into an
but he'll
extended
sub back
one,
in.
And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Come on, guys. Let's do this.
30 base.
Right there, 56. 3 buttons. Watch the safety creep.
Ready?
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt.
Damn it.
Picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're...
Oh, Thielen got it.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Wow.
Adam Thielen, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
Ah, damn it.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
All right, let's see what I can do, guys. I got to run the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's see what I can do.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag.
Oh, I'll take
Let's
it.
see what
Oof.
that's about. So they saw the
Can't believe they gave me that, but I'll take it.
Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Hey, Wahoo! Get it.
On first down, it dropped to throw.
Oh, wow.
He won the fight for the football.
Good job. That was good
14
coverage.
yards, good for a Packer first
He just came down with it. I don't know how.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Mixon trying to punch it in.
Finally got a rushing touchdown.
For a Green Bay touchdown. Joe Mixon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Extra point good by
This is a good-ass game, guys.
Lead is now 14-10.
The lead keeps switching back and forth.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my...
Let's go!
And he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing
Finally
for
a
this game,
sack.
watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
5.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's set a tone.
5.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Again, it's Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And an alley to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
15 line. 15 line. Hey, exit.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. Let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going to throw deep for the end. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Prater for the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their
own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
On the double.
56. Check 56. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. All day.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Jones looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Got it.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough, give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Off the play fake, Jones. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Elsewhere, NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Tennessee. And the Cardinals continuing to surge. They've scored again. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Jones now on 1st and 10. And this one complete to Smith. The 30. 10. 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Herb Smith Jr., his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You better be afraid of me.
Protein spill.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 91 is the mic. Watch the run.
Snap.
Jones on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Jones now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Here's Jones operating from the gun. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Okay, I'm back.
Mixon. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Where'd you go?
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it? In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Ready, set.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
General West.
You got it, son.
Big rip. Big rip.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. The Packers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
218, chop it.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Ready?
56 is the Mike's. Mike's 56.
Jones now off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
25, 6-6, pull it high.
Jones going to throw again. They'll go screen here to Hunt. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Complete. It's Johnson. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for two, unsuccessful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The toss play to Mixon. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dumps it off to Mixon. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
But school kind of suck, girl. I tell you. I get out of school over a camera.
Yeah.
You look beautiful, let me tell you.
Thank you.
Hey, so you got Nintendo Switch too, or no? What do you
No, I have a phone and I have a tablet.
Okay. You play any online games?
No.
No.
I just play games that are like on the tablet, like that you can download on this tablet. I played Fortnite once, but
Hey, have you talked to your grandma?
no.
I got a new phone. I gotta talk to her mom.
You got me what?
I said I got a new phone. I got iPhone 7 Plus. And I'm telling you right now, it's no time to finish it. No, look, I'm a vampire. How old are you now?
11.
Oh my goodness, 11. My kids? You look nasty.
Yeah.
My daughter's 16. Oh my god.
16? Wow.
Already 16?
Yeah, that's 16 already. I'm telling you. But hey, what you need to do, play basketball. It needs a good start.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Eileen?
She's in the living room watching TV.
Oh, I see.
Go bring her. Say hi.
He got me a new phone, he said.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm almost done, Jared.
He's almost done, he said. Like, the closest to being done of all those. You know, I'm gonna be a default mission. I'm gonna kill the jellyfish. It's a new thing. I think. Yeah, it's a new thing in creative. No. No, 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 no. You do not like wearing this. I do not. I like wearing this skin, but I do not like wearing this skin. I like wearing this skin, but I do not like wearing this skin. Because all you can see while you run, you can see his tight butt. Look how tight it is. I'm a baby fishy. I'm a baby fishy.
Damn, you made 2 people fumble?
Oh. Tell Giovanni put on his best skin. Yeah. Like 2 seasons ago. Probably. Well, that's because we only bought the one. Well, no. He has one from the item shop, like me. No, wait, no. There's more than one from the item shop, and 2 seasons ago. And this is my only item shop one. The one I'm wearing.